Doodlebud here. We're going to do a quick video on how to safely remove the nib and feed on the Majohn V60. I've had lots of people reach out to me, lots of comments and questions on how to take out the nib and feed. Some people have been finding it challenging and in some cases breaking their pens. What you're not going to do is try to rotate and unscrew the nib and housing all together. I think the housing is potentially glued in there, so we're going to pull it out. You're also not going to grab top and bottom and then squeeze and pull out. The fins here, the ribs on the feed, are very soft. It's like the underside of a mushroom cap, so if you press down, they're all going to get crushed. What you will do is grab it like this, and then simply just pull out the nib and feed. If your hand strength isn't quite there, your finger strength isn't there, let me give you a few tips on how to do it. One thing you can do is grab it and just give it a little wiggle. Now this might take a few efforts, but you're pulling out and just giving little wiggles, rocking it just a little bit, and it just needs to move a little, and then all of a sudden you feel it come out. Another thing that I like to do, you don't want to just grab and pull really hard and then wham, everything goes flying out or you're having troubles. So what we're going to do here, let me just put that back in. All right, it's in there. So you're going to use your fingers together and squeeze. Essentially, we're going to press our thumbs and our fingers off of each other, and they're sort of wedging each other, which if you're holding on to the nib and feed, it's going to come out as well. That's all there is to it. Do what you got to do. If you're replacing the nib, if you're doing some things to it, when you put it back on, of course, make sure everything is in alignment. The section is not keyed, sorry, I should say the housing is not keyed, so you can put it in any orientation that you want. If you want it to be perfectly aligned with the top, that's great. If by chance the way you hold your pen, rotating the nib and feed just a little bit suits you better, you can do that, adjust, and then just drive everything home, and here we go. So now if you want a little bit of a crooked angle with your nib and feed, but that helps you write a little bit more comfortable, that's the way to do it, and you don't have to bust anything.